Binance's chief executive officer, Changpeng Zhao, has expressed concerns over how the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission's alleged lawsuit against BUSD and its issuer Paxos could negatively impact the entire cryptocurrency industry. CZ's warning came shortly after reports that the SEC is taking action against Paxos for issuing the USD-denominated stablecoin, which the U.S. regulator deems a security. On Monday, Paxos Trust Company, a New York-based financial institution and technology company, announced it would cease the issuance of new BUSD tokens from February 21 and terminate its relationship with Binance for the branded stablecoin BUSD. In response, CZ wrote a thread on Twitter explaining the situation, what Binance is doing to protect investors, and how he believes such moves by the SEC would affect the development of the cryptocurrency industry in the United States. In the latest move in its seemingly unending vendetta against the cryptocurrency industry, the SEC reportedly issued a notice to Paxos, which is regulated by the New York Department of Financial Services, NYDFS, to stop issuing BUSD since it did not register it as a security under federal securities law. A statement posted on the firm's Twitter account reads, Paxos, the leading regulated blockchain and tokenization infrastructure platform, received a Wells notice from the SEC on February 3, 2023. The Wells notice states that the staff of the SEC is considering recommending an action alleging that BUSD is a security and that Paxos should have registered the offering of BUSD under the federal securities laws. Paxos stated further that it disagrees with the SEC classification of the stablecoin as security and assured investors that every BUSD it issues is always backed one-to-one with US dollar-denominated reserves, fully segregated and held in bankruptcy remote accounts. In his tweets, Zhao stated that Paxos had notified Binance of the notice from regulators. The Chinese-Canadian business executive also discussed how the move is likely to impact Binance's future business decisions and practices, especially in the United States. Here are some of his tweets. We were informed by Paxos that they have been directed to cease minting new BUSD by the New York Department of Financial Services. Paxos is regulated by NYDFS. BUSD is a stablecoin wholly owned and managed by Paxos. As a result, BUSD's market cap will only decrease over time. Paxos will continue to service the product and manage redemptions. Paxos also assured us the funds are fully covered by reserves in their banks, with their reserves audited many times by various audit firms already. In his tweets, the Binance chief executive also responded to the alleged SEC lawsuit against the New York-based firm. Zhao noted that he wasn't an expert on U.S. laws, but he agreed with crypto analyst Miles Deutscher's assessment of the situation. He quoted the analyst's tweet, which reads, The SEC has labeled BUSD as an unregistered security and is suing its issuer Paxos. But how on earth is a stablecoin considered a security when it clearly doesn't meet the Howey test criteria? No one has ever had the expectation of profit when buying BUSD. In a follow-up tweet, Deutscher noted that while the SEC has free rein to define an investable asset as a security whether it passed the Howey test or not, such moves set a scary precedent. In his tweets, Zhao stated that ruling BUSD as a security would have profound consequences for the cryptocurrency industry. Here are the rest of his tweets. If BUSD is ruled as a security by the courts, it will have profound impacts on how the crypto industry will develop or not develop in the jurisdictions where it is ruled as such. Binance will continue to support BUSD for the foreseeable future. We do foresee users migrating to other stablecoins over time, and we will make product adjustments accordingly, for example, moving away from using BUSD as the main pair for trading. Given the ongoing regulatory uncertainty in certain markets, we will be reviewing other projects in those jurisdictions to ensure our users are insulated from any undue harm. The U.S. financial regulator is becoming unnecessarily aggressive in its purported cleanup of the cryptocurrency industry. Just last week, it took action against Kraken's crypto staking program, which prompted a sell-off in the crypto markets. In fact, according to a recent report on digital currency-related lawsuits, crypto-related lawsuits reached an all-time high in 2022, a majority of which were from the SEC. With the number of lawsuits and actions that have already been reported in 2023, the regulator will probably beat last year's figure in a few months or even weeks. Meanwhile, industry leaders have been trying to dissuade the SEC from towing the warpath regarding crypto regulation. Last week, Paul Grewal, the chief legal officer of Coinbase, noted that the U.S. regulator's ban on staking services is completely misplaced. In a blog post published on Friday, Grewal stated, "Staking is not a security under the U.S. Securities Act, nor under the Howey test. Trying to superimpose securities law onto a process like staking doesn't help consumers at all and instead imposes unnecessarily aggressive mandates that will prevent U.S. consumers from accessing basic crypto services." The chief legal officer also noted that what the SEC is doing is a poor substitute for actual rulemaking. In one of her tweets, Cathie Wood, the founder and chief executive officer of ARK Invest, also noted that the U.S. would suffer the consequences if the SEC continues on the warpath. Her tweet reads, "So, activity moves to offshore exchanges or to self-custody, self-sovereignty, and self-control? Decentralization's wins. Great. Given regulatory arbitrage, however, U.S. exchanges lose to foreign exchanges, not so good for U.S. competitiveness in the crypto revolutions. If the SEC continues on the warpath, developers and founders in the space will begin to look for alternative markets that support the industry." That's exactly what happened after the Chinese mining ban in 2021. However, that is not to say that such moves will not have some effects on the overall digital assets industry, no matter how temporary. We could very well be heading for a few months of sideways price actions and even some massive declines for whatever project the regulator targets next. As an example, within 8 hours of the announcement from Paxos, BUSD went from having 16.16 billion tokens in circulation to 15.87 billion. This could very well occur to several other projects as the U.S. regulator proceeds with its cleanup of the cryptocurrency industry. iTrust Capital is America's #1 crypto IRA platform. It allows users to buy and sell cryptocurrencies from their individual retirement accounts with low fees, tax-advantaged crypto accounts, and great customer support. iTrust Capital has gotten even bigger, with over $6 billion in transactions and more than 175,000 accounts created. All thanks to its wide range of exciting features, especially the new digital asset staking feature. Users can now stake Polkadot on iTrust Capital for up to 9.5% APY. This is the staking offer from a U.S.-regulated network and is completely different from offers from lending platforms like BlockFi and Celsius. Such platforms earn yield via lending rates, a venture that has proven risky and unstable. With iTrust Capital, the yield comes from staking rewards, a risk-averse way to earn a yield on your digital assets holdings. In less than 2 weeks after the beta launch, thousands of clients have staked 25% of the Polkadot on the platform, and it will only get bigger. iTrust Capital currently offers around 30 cryptocurrencies, including Bitcoin, Ether, and Cardano. The retirement account platform plans to add staking support for more cryptocurrencies in the coming months. This is a wholesome offer you do not want to miss, especially while preparing for retirement. It is a long-term investment that can help you achieve your retirement goals much faster while enjoying the vastness of the cryptocurrency industry. Please click the link in the description box to register on iTrust Capital and enjoy all its exciting features. Thanks. What are your thoughts on the SEC's crackdown on the cryptocurrency industry? Do you think it is justifiable after what happened with FTX last November, or is that just an excuse for regulators to bring the industry under their control? Let us know your thoughts and observations in the comments section below. Also, ensure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and check out our other crypto-related videos. Thanks for watching.